I clean toilets for a living.
A business is a
That's
business. Like cleaning is a business.
Listen, if you could just bottle that, like bottle just that, and give it to your listeners all over again, like that's it. So I would hang out with my wife. She would go to all these nice fancy parties and so forth with her job. And when you walk into the room, you got people who are walking around, they're looking around and, hey, what do you do, Rick? What do you do, Josie? And she would tell them.
Oh yeah, that's the biggest question, right? What do you do?
So when they got around to me, so what do you do? I clean toilets. And my wife would like elbow me, like, stop it. I'm like, I clean toilets for a living. And they're like, huh?
Don't say that.
Yeah, right. And they're like, toilets, huh? Okay, all right. And they'd walk away from me. But for those who
nothing to talk about here. Nothing to talk about.
But for those individuals who stayed around and they began to talk to me, because of the books that I read, because of the offices that I was in, and I saw all those books on their shelves, and I went to Borders and to Barnes and Noble and pulled out the books and read them, I had something to say. So when they came back around and heard me talking about whatever topic, they're like, he cleans toilets, but let me pay attention. And when I saw that happening and the changes that occurred and people wanting me to sit down with them and talk to them, I started saying to myself, like, yo, there's something here. Show yourself approved, Gerren. You're always on audition. Show yourself approved. So my goal was to add value to every conversation that I came in. So I would go out and study some more. And then if a conversation was being had, I would add value. And by me doing that, people started gaining confidence in me and started speaking to me about different things outside of the cleaning industry, just about business, about their challenges. They were asking me for advice. And I'm like, yo, this is nice. So I just started building on that, man. And from that point, when I saw people telling me, Gerren, sit down, like I'm working late at night, I'm seeing people and I'm asking them, like, why are you working so hard? It seems like you're tired. And the owners of these companies are saying, like, these are the challenges that we're having, Gerren. And I'm giving them advice. And they're telling me to sit down at their desk and talk to them about their challenges. As the cleaner, I was like, yo, like we can do this all day long. Like, let's do this. So
I could do this.
Studying, man.
I could do this.
Yeah. That's what gave me the confidence, for sure.
Dude, that is awesome, man. Again, goosebumps right now, right? Because like you're right. Where think about, like networking events, right? I remember early on, I was like, oh, I have to go. I got to rub elbows. I got to talk to people. But you're right. Like, it was always an awkward moment when it gets to you, and I own a cleaning company, right? You see the reactions on people's faces. They're just like, okay, cool. Like, I can't talk about stock market with this guy. I can't talk about, CEO type stuff with this person, or, mergers, acquisitions, all these fancy terms and words that people throw out. Yep. But if you just, like you said, read, understand, I read Crane's magazine a lot. I read Inc. magazine, Fast Company. I'm infatuated with tech, as you probably already know. But if you just read a little bit, you gain those nuggets where if you start to share those, I mean, dude, you're so right. Like, people will be like, oh, man, he knows that too. Holy cow, he read that book? Like, you're right. It's a value add, but it's just you've earned a seat. And I think that's what's important is people have to know when you own a cleaning business, you've earned a seat at the table of entrepreneurship. Yes. Like a CEO of a company is designated the CEO, right? They didn't grow through yes, take it back. You've grown through ranks to get to that position. But when you're the owner of a business that did the work first, that then hired your first employee, hired your first management, hired your first C-level, sold your company, a business is a business. Like cleaning is a business, right? So talk about the departments right? They got payroll, accounting, AR, AP, software, training, quality control, HR department. Every Fortune 500 has the same departments. And guess what we had to do in the beginning stages was learn all those departments. So I'm sorry, but we could talk the talk with a lot of different people. Yes. I don't care if it's a gala or gala, whatever you call it, black tie event. I'll go get a black tie and a suit, and we can rub elbows with them. It does not matter that we clean toilets, scrub floors, because at the end of the day, if we earn revenue and make a margin, so do they.
That's it.
right?
I said, yo, listen, if you could just bottle that, bottle just that and give it to your listeners all over again. Like that's it. That's friggin' it, man. Because business is business is business. Just show yourself like approved. Like I can talk here, you know? And sometimes when I find myself in these,
I like that. And I like that word.
What,
approved.
Right?
I like that.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Approved. Yeah.
Sometimes I find myself in these meetings and I'm looking around the room and all these big wigs and all these big time companies. And I'm like, yo, like we belong here. It's okay. We're good. Stand up, Gerren.
Yeah.
Confidence. We're good. So let them know, man. Let them know.